Hey golfers, in this next video I'll be talking about golf. Keep elbows close together. Keep watching. Hey, it's Troy from hittingitsolid.com here. Thanks for watching. So in this video I'm talking about golf. Keep elbows close together. So what am I talking about? Obviously keeping arms together in the golf swing is all about maintaining that consistency through our arm structure, which is obviously connected to our body, which will enable you to make a more consistent golf swing. You'll have better connection through the golf swing and also a better swing path, which means you'll have a lot more success hitting the center of the face here. So keeping those elbows together is a real key, and there's three parts to it, which I'm going to show you. And I'll go through the do's and don'ts. This will be the backswing, the downswing, and post-impact, where if you can get these elbows close like I show you, your consistency will improve. So from down the line, I'll show you from both angles so you get a better look at it, but I'll start here. This is the same principle for your driver as well. I'm just using an iron to demonstrate. So in the backswing, a real key here. You might have seen yourself on camera or been told at the top of your backswing, if my elbows are a certain distance apart, and if at the top here, this right elbow gets pulled away from that left one and gets further away, I get what's called a flying right elbow. Now this can cause a number of problems. You can get across the top with the club face like that, but it makes it very difficult to get into that shallowing position on the downswing. Now, I know there's been some players in the past that have successfully had deemed a flying right elbow and have played really great golf, but I feel for most sort of amateurs, midweek or weekend golfers, it's much easier if you focus on keeping those elbows closer at the top of your backswing, more like this. You'll have a lot more success for the rest of the golf swing, particularly transitioning into the downswing. It's much easier if you keep those elbows closer together. Not tight, they're not locked or anything like that, but nice and relaxed. Just feel like they're closer together rather than the right one being out there like that. All right, so that's the first part to it. Now, the downswing, this is where I think the elbows, feeling them closer together is absolutely critical. This can really improve your golf game if you get this right. Because what you may have been guilty of doing before, and this is something I see all the time, on this downswing, this right elbow comes away and it forces the shaft steeper and it comes down across and cuts across the golf ball. So as soon as that right elbow gets further away from the left one, all sorts of problems happen in that downswing. And it's not just that the club gets steep, you can also cast the club, you lose that lag angle, you lose lag, and from there, so many problems happen. So a great feeling for you again, as we get to the top, feel like those elbows are closer together, helps you shallow out that shaft, and in a much better position through to the impact. Now the last piece for me is post-impact. Again, I'll show you these from the other position, from the other side face on. If we do everything right and we get down to impact, where you may still be having a problem is post-impact. You'll see you'll get into this chicken wing position. I'll show you from this angle, where this left elbow will bend. You'll get in this sort of position here, and this just kills your consistency. Very difficult to hit the center of the face when you do this. You lose all sorts of power. Causes so many problems in the golf swing. So ideally you want to be elbows this close together on the way through, trying to maintain that distance of those elbows all the way through, even to about here. And it's not till about right at the finish you'll see those elbows come apart. So you can really feel them a lot closer for the majority of the golf swing. So let's have a look from face on. You can see the distance they're apart here. And I just like to sort of keep them nice and passive and relaxed, just sort of maintain that distance. Backswing, downswing, through to impact, and they only come apart right towards the finish. It's a great feeling because it's really non-technical. You don't have to be thinking too much about the rest of your golf swing. All you're thinking about is just maintaining that nice distance between those elbows. Let's have a look towards the camera, keeping them nice and relaxed. Through to impact, through the finish, and up to the top. It's a great feeling to have, and I would encourage you to use it as a pre-shot routine as well. Just when you're waiting to have your hit behind the tee block, just practice there. Get them nice and relaxed, but feel as though you're just keeping them a bit closer together all through the golf swing. And that's great for improving that consistency and that really getting that solid contact of strike. Now, excuse me, a way you can practice this, it's not necessary. I've seen many training aids like a little mid-sized ball about this big, and it's put right in the elbow pits. You can actually use that to practice. I find I don't really need that, it's not really necessary, but certainly if it helps you out, by all means go for it. If I feel like they're just a little bit closer and I'm just maintaining it, I get the same sort of results. Nice and easy, feeling those elbows closer together. That will improve your consistency no end. If you think that will really help you out, make sure you smash that like button, that really helps me out. I've got another video coming up. Now this talks about the radius in the golf swing. Now this aligns really closely with the keeping the elbows close together. The radius will help you make a more consistent golf swing, so you're finding the center of the club face a lot more often. So make sure you watch that video, it's coming up. Do you want to know how to make an even better golf swing? Click and watch the video on your screen now. It's going to go into more detail about how to maintain a great radius in the golf swing, which ties closely with this video to help you make an even better golf swing. Do you want to know how to play even better golf? Consider subscribing to the channel. And remember, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.